So I'm gonna put my hair behind my ears this time. What? It's about to be 2016. It's about time we turn over new leaves here. Today, I don't know why I'm in, have you ever felt like you're in a mood? I'm not in a bad mood, I'm actually in a good mood, but it's just a weird mood. I feel really talkative. Okay. I got a new primer. This is the Tarte Clean Slate Poreless 12-Hour Perfecting Primer. This is like the most high-end primer that I've ever used. I did get it from Sephora, and using this just really keeps my makeup on all day. I'm going to take my color corrector by LA Girl Pro HD, and I'm going to apply this to my dark spots. Next thing, I'm going to be taking my Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream Foundation in the shade Tobacco. I do a pump and a half, and I got this from Sephora as well. And I'm just patting this on. And because my foundation makes my face look really flat, I'm going to go in with my Radiant Creamy Concealer by NARS in the shade Custard. I'm just taking my Miracle Complexion Sponge from Real Techniques and blending this down and then around. Bring it around town. You want to blend this around the center of your forehead, go above your brows, because I didn't, put any product above my brows, so you want to make them look a lot cleaner by doing so. Blend this up the bridge of your nose. Notice I didn't do an overkill of product. You really just want to use just enough. Now I'm going to use my trusty MAC Studio Fix powder in the shade NC43. And this is a MAC 113 brush. I'm just going to dip this in my MAC powder and place this underneath my eyes. This MAC NC43 shade, this is a lighter shade. I'm going to apply this where I applied my NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer, my lighter concealer. So now I'm going to take my Dirty Black Opal Cream Foundation Stick in Beautiful Bronze, and I'm just going to put this right underneath my highlight and kind of curve it. Then I'm going to put this on the temples of my forehead on either side. It's gonna blend together, so don't worry. And then I'm gonna take my Real Techniques sculpting brush, and I'm just gonna pull this product downwards. I just wanna, give myself a nice, beautiful bronze. That's what this is for. This is not my contour. Contour is more defined and precise. This is just going to warm up my flat face. Flat, not fat. This also helps my makeup last longer. So I don't just put my contour powder on. I put a cream foundation on, and then I apply powder over top of that. So throughout the day, my powder doesn't budge or move or go anywhere. The same for my under eye concealer, because I apply my NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer, and then I set that with the foundation powder, and then I bake it at 325 degrees for about 5 to 10 minutes. Now I'm going to take my Cicero Beauty L02 brush and my e.l.f. what is this? Contouring blush and bronzing powder in Antigua. I always say it 3 times, and then y'all just tell me whichever one is correct in the comment section. Just warms up my face. Warms up my face. That's all I wanted to do with that. I'm going to take my 10 color professional camouflage concealer palette from BeigeCosmetics.com, and I'm going to take this shade right here. It doesn't have a name, but I just put it on my ring finger, rub it together to warm up the product, and then I'm going to place this on my eyes. If you have a problem with your eyeshadows creasing, smudging, not staying, moving around, moving off of your eyelid, putting an eviction notice on there, and just completely fleeing the premises, this is what you need to do. This is basically like priming a wall. This is basically like priming. Do you prime cakes? I'm not a baker, but you know what I'm getting at. This is what you do when you want your eyeshadow to stay and not go anywhere. You can use an eyeshadow base, you can use a concealer, you can use a cream foundation, you can use whatever your pretty little heart desires, but you need to be putting a pretty generous layer. Really doesn't matter how much, because the eyeshadow is going to go on top of it anyway, but you need to be putting a layer of something on your lid. I just recently bought the Kylie by Belle palette from Beige Cosmetics, and I think I'm going to use this. But first, I'm going to take Frappe by Makeup Geek, and I'm going to put this in my outer corner as my transition shade. Then I'm also going to put this on my inner corner. Transition shades are also a way to make your makeup last longer. And if you're not taking your time in blending, you need to start taking your time and really blend. You see how I'm working this back and forth, kind of pulling it outwards, putting it in my inner corner, just really, really blending. Then I'm gonna take my quad and I'm gonna go into, I believe this is Cocoa Bear right here, also by Makeup Geek. And then I'm going to put this deeper into my crease. That transition shade, you want to just kind of put that there. A lot of people just kind of like put a bunch of shadows on top of each other in the same place. That's not the purpose. So you want to really build your shadows on top of one another so that your look has more dimension. I'm gonna take this fluffy BH Cosmetics brush. If you go to bhcosmetics.com, you'll see this brush on there. I'm not sure what the name of it is because all the words rubbed off, but it's on there, I promise you. You'll see it. And I'm going to go into Frappe by Makeup Geek. I'm gonna blend everything out. So I'm dipping my brush into the shadow. Sometimes I tap off the excess, other times I don't, and I'm just blending back and forth. Windshield wiper motions and then circular motions. You just really want to blend everything together. Blend everything, in my Cardi B voice, together. This is Color Tattoo 24 Hour by iStudio by Maybelline. This is in the shade 25 Bad to the Bronze. Now, if you're using a bronze eyeshadow, you're more than welcome to use an eyeshadow base, a creamy concealer as the base. However, if you really want your gold or shimmer shadows to pop, you want to use a gold or shimmery base. Then I'm going to take this brush that I got from a wholesale website, and I'm going to take my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, and I'm going to dampen my brush. Okay, well, change of plans. I'm actually going to use my Heart Candy Fast and Fabulous makeup setting spray. I got this for, I don't know, $6, $8 at Walmart. It's amazing. Okay, so I literally just picked up this shadow, and this shadow. So I'm going to mix these three. 1, 2, and 3. So I'm just going to pat this in the center. Right there in the center. And it's okay to really pack on these shadows. Like, pack them on. Pack, 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 pack. Because you already have the base on there, which is the Color Tattoo, and then you also have the setting spray. So the base is kind of like the glue, and the setting spray is just even more insurance that this product is really going to stay exactly where you put it. I'm going to take yet another blending brush. This is my Coastal Scents 250 brush, by the way. I'm going to go in with this deeper shade, but I'm going to go back into Cocoa Bear as well, because the deeper shade, I believe it's Mocha, is really deep. So this is just my outer V color. The outer V is just the very outskirts of your eye, right out here. I'm gonna also pull that into my crease just a little bit, blend it in my crease. Just keep it right out here. I'm not putting this in the inner corner of my eye. I'm just gonna keep it right out there. Take my Cocoa Bear, put that on my brush as well. Keep it right out there. Then I'm gonna go in, oh that's sweet. Go back in with my Beige Cosmetics Fluffy Brush and my Frappe, which is my transition shade, and blend everything together. Really blend. I'm going to take my NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat powder foundation. This is in the shade Warm Beige. And I'm just going to pat this into that lighter, first of all, concealer by NARS. Second of all, the powder foundation by MAC. Lastly, the Sacha Buttercup powder. Now I'm going to take my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Beautiful Bronze and just blend that out in somewhat of a C shape. Now I'm going to take Gleam by Melanie Mills in Bronze Gold. It's like a cream highlighter. Looks like this. Put this on my damp Miracle Complexion sponge and I run this right underneath my highlight, on the bridge of my nose, tip of my nose, and then on my forehead. So as you can see, it really just illuminated that part of my face. So now I'm gonna take my blush brush and my Milani powder blush 01 Romantic Rose. This is a stippling brush. This actually isn't a blush brush. This is just what I use as my blush brush. And I'm going to apply that on the apples of my cheeks. So now I'm going to do my favorite part, which is illuminating. I like to call it highlighting, but for beginner's sake, I'm just gonna call it illuminating, because highlighting is the lighter shade, the concealer, the brightness underneath my eyes. Illuminating is what gives you that glow. The highlighter, bronzer, illuminator that I use is the Ruby Kisses All Over Glow Bronzing Powder in Bronze Glow. If you Amazon, Google, eBay, Ruby Kisses Bronze Glow, I'm pretty sure it'll pop up. But for me personally, I bought it at my local beauty supply store in Denton, Texas. A lot of people say, hey Ashley, I live in Dallas too. What beauty supply store did you buy it from? I don't live in Dallas. Let's start there. However, if you go to your local beauty supply store and you don't find it, look it up online. Ruby Kisses Bronze Glow. And I spray my fan brush with my Hard Candy setting spray because look what it does. See that? I'm going to go back in with my MAC Studio Fix powder. I'm just gonna place this, you know, right underneath my eyes again. On my nose and on my forehead. I'm then going to go in with my Cella Cappuccino highlighter pencil. This is just like a nude eyeliner pencil. I'm gonna go back into the Carly Bybel palette and I'm gonna take this light shade in the very left hand corner. Just gonna place that right in the tear duct of my eye. This bronzy shade and then this bronzy shade. And place this on my lower lash line. I'm going to line my lips with NYX Cocoa Lipliner, 915 Blushing Beige by Maybelline lipstick, NYX Whipped gloss. And that is it. I hope you guys like it. I like it. I think it's kind of cute. I have a few more videos I'm going to film for you guys tonight. So if you see this same shirt, it's a turtleneck, so I kind of don't want to take it off because I might mess up my whole face. Don't be alarmed. I just wanted to get some videos filmed for you guys before the holidays when I go spend time with my father and my new puppy Pebbles. If you don't know about my puppy Pebbles, make sure you follow me on Snapchat. She will be all over my Snapchat when I go to my dad's house because I like am in love with her. She is a Shih Tzu. So she's little itty bitty and she's so cute. But that is it. I feel like I've rambled enough. This video is going to be actually kind of long. I'm sorry. I'm going to try and cut it down as much as possible and fast forward through a lot. I believe that's all. And until next time, stay beautiful. I love you guys. Bye.